Colonel Pre, take it away.
All right, responders. We get reports that there are some of those Reaper cultists running around, and we got to investigate. We're gonna take Monty's vertibird over to Riley Clay's bunker. From there, we'll move down the road, the bridge. Anything you guys see, findings, we gotta make sure we document it. Can't leave any stone unturned. Anything, any kind of intel we can gather on these cultists, the better, because they're dangerous. I mean, fuck, they almost killed me. They've killed a couple of our fellow responders in a couple different battles. They've left little Deathclaw statues outside of Armory. So they're more or less antagonizing us now, which doesn't fucking sit well with me. So I want to find this fucking cult and wipe them out, because I don't see any way we're going to be able to find any kind of common ground with them. They just seem... Honestly, they seem worse than the Mothman cultist, and I never thought I'd say something like that, but these fuckers are crazy. They brand people, for God's sakes. I mean, come on. Who does that kind of shit? So let's jump in the vertibird, and we'll rendezvous over at Raleigh's bunker. We'll head out from there. And once we get there, we'll do a weapons check, gear check, and we'll head out.
Alright, well, Tex, you're going to have to be hoisted on.
I'm a little bit stronger than you think. We'll be alright.
I don't know, you look awfully heavy and all that.
Alright.
Tex, that's a really big step to get on a vertibird with a big-ass leg like that.
It's not as hard as you think, actually, but...
I don't know better, so what do you
Alright, come fly with me.
Let's fly away.
Let's fly away.
Don't quit your day jobs now, honeys.
Callie, when you land, you'll need to drop out of my team. You can't be on a team with me.
I'm not on your team.
Oh, okay. Well, it's still showing you. Never mind then.
Where is this?
That's strange.
There it is.
When you're strange.
Contact.
Shit. Spot drive, spot power. We devour. Put in the work, put in the hours. And take puts hours. What the hell? Y'all hear that?
Alright, we got everybody?
Hold on.
No, hold on, wait.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think so.
Listen.
Where's it? Oh, well.
Alright, let's find where the road at. I think from here. Alright, we want to head north. Who do I got here from Recon? I got Doc Patterson, I got Macbeth. You guys want to take point with Tex? I'll have Monty and Doc Watts behind them. Horace, you can be behind them, and I'll bring up the rear.
Following the road?
Yep, follow the road north.
Alright, I'll get down there eventually. robots are out.
Damn road. Follow the road, he said. Climb over the road, he said.
Well, yeah.
It would be fun, they said.
And they were
Tell us,
right.
isn't it? It's a good time, don't you think, Doc?
Could be worse.
You tell Spags we're coming up here.
Commander John's radioed in, let him know we're going to be in the area, so.
I don't like how bunched up we are.
You guys look pretty good from my vantage point. Nice dispersion.
How you holding up, by the way, Commander?
I'm
After,
fine.
you know, kicking the can.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Alright,
that's
so
good.
are we still going north, or are we making a right here, or?
Let's investigate this area because it looks like there's some kind of.
Looks like
Somebody fortified this recently.
Yeah, super mutants.
So as you guys approach and look around, you'll notice that yes, this area is heavily fortified. There are signs of a pitched battle. There's blood, there's bullet casings, everything that would indicate that there was a massive fight here. But what's interesting is there are no bodies.
Interesting.
And if you now have gotten attention down there, you now have a bigger problem to deal with.
Well, so much for that.
Well, let's clear this place out real quick
Oh,
while we're here.
Is that what we're dealing with?
Yeah, you had to be trigger happy, didn't you?
hey, look, man, I was just
Yeah, let
dealing
the
with a
brotherhood
threat before it
front.
became a bigger problem.
I take it the word covert was never actually taught in the Brotherhood, at least to you?
No, just not to him.
Not in my training.
That's one thing about Tex. He doesn't keep it quiet.
Yeah, but I get the job done.
Yes, you do. Hey, I've always liked that about you.
Hoorah. And true that, brother.
Just remember, he's a knight, not a scribe.
I'm a paladin for your information. Thank you very much. A
He's
desk
a
fan.
knight.
I'm gonna take this with me.
Alright, so this place obviously has seen better days. Clearly the super mutants are here, or well, were here, I suppose. What is your intention with this place?
Well, I mean, the report said we should be looking up near Thunder Mountain, so I mean, really, like, we still got a little ways to go, but it just seems like this was was a raider camp, but now a super mutant camp, which
What makes
really,
you think it was a raider camp?
there's insignia around that will look like it was from original, I can't find it. It's on the other side over
There's
here.
a blue door over here near me
over
that I can
here.
see
There's
something painted there.
There's a marking on the wall
Yeah.
that's a raider symbol.
Okay.
And the traditional, what do you call it, the cloth things.
Yeah, it looks like a cow trough with a circle around it.
Yeah. That's not the diehards, is it? That's the, oh, what was the ones that used the traps? It was the Blackwater Bandits, the
Trappers.
diehards, the cutthroats, and the trappers. I think this is a trapper camp. Or was, at one point.
At one
But
time.
I mean, it really doesn't seem to hold much more than that. It's just used to be raiders, now they're super mutants, and now them super mutants is dead. So, I mean,
Uploading a photo to your Pip Boys.
So
Anything stand out of the ordinary?
I mean, not particularly.
Is that the symbol you were talking about?
Alright, are you gonna investigate the corpse?
There's a key. I already picked the key up.
Okay.
Yay.
In addition to whatever the corpse has upon his body of your initial investigation, patting down his pockets, you'll find a flyer commenting in very crude script about a new rest stop right up the road.
God damn it, this fucking...
What is Alex doing on the steps?
He's picking a lock of some kind.
Oh, I see.
There.
Just
Alright.
a ammo crate. Yeah,
Will be any to start off the night.
all right. Well,
What else is on the throne since Alex is investigating that area? Um, since he spent some time looking around there, Alex, you have discovered you have discovered what looks to be the shells of kind of like a blackened looking egg, and not a chicken egg. Largest, about say shards the size of the palm of your hand.
oh damn man, what the
Like,
hell is
say, the
that thing?
size of a death claw egg.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could probably be
Oh
it.
shit.
Shit.
Oh,
Think them cultists were here?
Probably.
Maybe.
I mean, maybe. Unless, well,
I don't know. Hell, it could have been... Maybe someone just made an omelet or something. Just scraps. But still. Don't know.
Well, there's clearly a battle at that intersection over there, so it could have been the super mutants that we just took out, and what, raiders, or could it have been the cultists? I mean,
All depends upon how recent that battle was, Colonel.
Here, let's check the fortifications then.
all right.
Just
Well, I think personally, I think we should move on because I mean, this is not our main area of search. Sure, it seems like something went down here, but there's really not many clues or anything else to indicate anything else interesting. So I motion that we move on.
What are the shell
what?
casings?
Well,
Yeah,
they're not shell
what kind of
casings.
shell
They're like,
casings are over there?
well, it's like a shell. Like it's like an egg.
You're talking about two different things.
Battle.
I'm talking about. Oh well. Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, there's. I'm just saying, like, you know, sure, there's shell casings and there's that egg thing, but I mean, looking around, I don't really see much else. I think we should keep moving.
Putting out
Maybe.
a
I mean,
theory based off the evidence that we've seen so far, and it all depends upon when those super mutants moved in.
well, I mean, I know they've been here for a long time, but maybe somebody else cleaned them out and they weren't here for a period of time and then they came back. But I don't know.
That's my point.
Well, I mean,
Let's assume one thing here. Let's assume that at some point let's assume that the raiders who fought here, and let's also assume that it's the cult that we were sent to investigate just for shits and giggles. Yes, it's a leap, but if that's the case, I would say the raiders probably won the battle here and took that egg over to where we found it as a trophy. Based off of what
Raiders.
limited evidence we have.
Well, well, I mean, are you
It's a
talking
lot of
about?
suppositions.
Are you talking
But
about the trappers? Because them fellas been dead for a long, long time. A very long time, my friend.
These barriers look like they would be used against cavalry. You can tell by the sharpened ends on the barriers.
Or something stupid enough just to walk right into it.
cavalry or something big.
No, because look at the angle. You can see that it would be for cavalry or something big, because that would go to a chest of a horse.
Yeah.
Or
Well,
say into the belly of a deathclaw.
Yeah.
That would be the approximate size of something that would be targeted by that.
You know, here, let me look at this destroyed one, see if there's any fibers on it. Make sure there's no fibers on the end of these broken ones. No. Might find something. Well, I got blood on here, and it definitely ain't human.
Monty, that patrol we did roughly a month ago, didn't we actually run into a spot that what we think is this Deathclaw cult, that they kicked out super mutants that had been in there before?
Yeah.
I don't think that they're afraid of super mutants based off of what we've seen up to this point.
All right. Well,
I mean, to be honest, if they're worshiping death claws, they either have no fear, no fucking
Common sense.
That's
Doc,
insanity.
you got a sample kit on you, right? Walks.
Oh, yeah, I should. Sorry.
Come over here and take some of this blood off this pike.
Anyone check this other barricade over here? Let's see.
This one right here.
Got some.
All right. We'll take it back to the lab and see exactly what that blood is.
Everything feels very, very quiet.
It's a little quiet around here, isn't it?
Very
It's the miner.
still.
No bugs, no frogs, no ferals, nothing. Something I don't like it. Don't feel right.
There is a moron in power armor.
What?
Well, let's move out north.
All right, let's move north then. Here's the boss.
You gotta try to find this vendor that they're talking about. Remember, spread out, don't bunch up.
Oh, hey, Walks, I found your favorite in this bus.
Huh?
There's a whole bunch of mannequins in there.
Oh, great. Why don't you, take a few steps back? Yeah, you too, Commander. Yeah, go on.
Oh,
Nope.
I see. I see. Yeah.
Oh, I should have saved one of their heads for you. It would have made a great birthday present.
Yeah. Just
As you travel up the road, you'll pause a second.
I will pause.
Coyote, check your Pip-Boy.
Things seem too quiet.
Hopefully that girlfriend of yours isn't watching us, Bree.
Girlfriend? You got yourself a girlfriend now?
It's a long story, Tex. Long story.
Well, you have to tell me one day over a beer.
I could do that, I guess.
I don't know if anyone else has noticed, but there's blood smears. Like something big has been dragged down the road.
That is kind of gross, actually. Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, we should take some evidence, like photos.
I'll take another sample here.
Here, I'll get the photo. Since no one's rushing.
And still no sign of bodies of any sort.
You know,
human blood.
Well, I mean, there's all this blood, but where, what did it come out of? Where, you know? I ain't seeing nothing. Y'all see viscera, nothing like that?
Nothing. Hold on.
There were no bodies back at that intersection either. I mean, it was just there's clearly a battle.
Honestly, depending on its size, I think it's a mutant.
I don't know
Just
about a
It's
mutant.
either
getting
one really big
dragged.
thing or a whole bunch of human-sized things. That would have been the
Nah,
one big thing.
it ain't Deathclaw blood. Ain't human either, but I'll know here in a minute.
Well, I mean, I know there's this big ass hermit crab that lives along this road. I don't know if that could be it.
Oh, maybe.
Be a lot more blood.
Mm-hmm.
And parts of a bus. He seems to like his bus.
It's not a bus.
Mm,
Lobster van.
Well, yeah, well.
Check the scorch detection system while we're here.
It's about drive. It's about power. Stay on right.
Should be a transmitter right here.
Shh. God damn it.
if you're going to say shh, turn the damn light off.
What? Oh. Well, I mean, it's not making noise. You say shh, doesn't mean.
What do you
God
hear?
damn it, I heard it.
Heard what?
Mouse fart?
No. Fucking whispers.
Whispers.
This is why you don't do drugs, kids.
You all right there, Doc?
I'm fine.
Alright, well, I'm going across the bridge.
Well, hey man, there's a hermit crab right here, so I mean, I would stick back a little bit. It's right there. It's right there. What did I tell
the
you?
thing that I'm shooting at.
Damn.
My bullets. My bullets pack a punch.
Oh shit.
Oh, you all right?
I accidentally opened my Pit Boy while I was jumping across, and
We'll,
for
we'll
some
pause.
reason
We'll pause right here and have you join us back up on the bridge because I need you on the bridge.
Okay, thank you. I
Yeah,
tried to
everybody needs
jump
to be
across.
up where I am.
I didn't know that opening your Pit Boy while jumping freezes you in the air.
It does.
That's kind of lame. All right.
Yeet. Oh. Well, I have to step into my head.
You might want to
Alright.
put you got the jitters. There we go.
What do we have here?
We're waiting for is everybody on the side of the
Oh,
bridge now?
Yeah.
Okay.
It looks like it,
And
yeah.
Monty is AFK. One sec, he stepped
okay.
inside his head.
Looks like somebody set up something on the bridge. I see one of those automated kiosks. I see a lit open sign.
I wonder if this is
And
a
an
vendor
extremely
they're talking
unstable airborne structure.
That is a curious design choice.
about.
I mean, if there's anything of weight on that right-hand side, that thing's going to collapse within days.
Well,
Um. Um. Is there
I
anyone
see two
else?
tents.
Um.
What is it, Doc?
Anyone else just see the giant lobster just hanging out? Or is he dead? Oh no,
It's
he's dead. Oh,
dead for me.
well, I wasn't sure. He was just.
On my end, he looks like he's just literally hanging off of the railing.
Oh,
He
really?
fell for me.
Yeah, no, he's like suspended in there. But alright.
That's cool.
Well, while we're waiting for Shadow, if anybody needs to also step away for half a second, now's a great time to do that.
I have already cycled my laundry. I am good.
All right, I'm gonna step away really quickly, refill my water bottle.
Cool.
Be right back.
I'm actually within range that I can do that without having to put my mic down. But I will mute it.
Have any of you guys run this event before? Just out of curiosity.
Once.
Yes, we ran it
How?
Friday.
Just out of curiosity, I just want to know how long does it run for on average?
Oh, we ran it through like an hour or so the other night.
Okay, cool. Cause I'll have to leave because I have to go pick up a friend by 8. They're like 15 minutes away ish.
8
When
what
it's
time? What time zone are you in?
Pacific. It's like
Okay.
6:48 for me right now. So.
Yeah, we'll be done by the time you gotta leave.
Cool. Because I want to play through the whole thing. I just haven't been around a lot because I just have really had like no desire to play the game. It's just because there's been nothing new. We were supposed to get new shit with the
I know,
aliens and stuff, but then they
yeah.
fucked us and they're like, "Hot Lamau, no new content until next year." And I'm like, okay, wow,
Well, we're glad you
shit.
could come along for this one.
Yeah.
Yes,
I am back.
yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm
Is
ready.
Shadow back?
Not that I've heard
I
yet.
haven't heard him.
How are you
Oh,
playing? How are you playing a modded playthrough already?
okay.
Did you
Oh,
load in everything from the anniversary edition all at once? Are you playing on a PS4? There's your problem.
that's the only place that glitch. Wait, what game is this? Fallout 4?
Skyrim. Skyrim.
Oh
If you end up
shit.
having, if you have too much, if you have more, it is a very old bug that they have never been able to fix, and I don't think it's possible to fix it. But if you have too many things loaded in, be it creation club content or mods, past a certain point, it will do that.
That's
Sadly.
Yeah, Fallout 4 does that too, and I had never encountered it for like years while playing modded, and
Hmm.
then all of a sudden it appeared. And the only remedy to that is
Reinstall. You've got
Alright.
to
Delete
reinstall.
everything. Yeah, delete everything and then just reinstall.
Shadow, are
and the
you back?
best way.
Yes, with my corn ramen sandwich with straight cut potato fries.
Okay.
My
Ooh.
only my only recommend oh sorry my only recommendation for the fixing the save thing is turn off all the autosaves and only do hard saves. That's my
That helps
suggestion.
too. That prolongs it to where you're not going to run into it, but you can still run into it that way. It'll
Yeah.
just happen further down the line.
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna pick back up then, you guys.
Oh, by the way, that blood was actually super mutant blood earlier.
Really, that's
Yeah.
interesting.
That kind of changes my. That kind of puts a kibosh on my theory.
Yeah, and on the barricade, it was a mix of super mutant and deathclaw.
Huh.
So,
Yeah, it does.
Mm.
or
So,
cultist had it,
if the
and then
barricade
mutants
was
came.
put,
What's that,
Huh.
Doc Patterson?
I'm just thinking about the position of where the barricades were, in relation to where the super mutants were, in relation to where this is. if it were me, if I was the super mutants, I would have put it on the corner 90 degrees to where it was at. But it didn't look like it was a barricade intended to stop super mutants. Or at least if it was a barricade to stop super mutants, it may not have been built for that purpose. It just may have been that it actually did.
What if they were hunting it? I don't know.
Using
Well, this
super mutant meat to feed a death claw?
Maybe it wasn't
Weird mutations.
not mutants, but people before. And then mutants came in.
Wait. Monty, what was that again?
Maybe they're feeding the super mutant meat to the death claws to see if mutations
Mutate the death claw.
Yeah.
That's
a
Yeah, we've seen chameleon ones.
yeah, but they started out as chameleon lizards, or so I thought. It's either a chameleon or an iguana. The ones that can disappear were originally from chameleons. The ones that can't were from iguanas.
Well, no, the chameleon ones were. Oh, what's the word?
I think
It was
we're getting off track here.
yeah.
I'm good at that.
let's check this place out right here, cause
Well, I'll go first.
Would that be the rest stop you guys were looking at that flyer for?
well, it is open. I don't know what exactly.
Oh, they got a shop. I'm gonna see what they got for sale. Wait a minute. It's a free states vending machine. I'm not sure if that's of any relevance, but
Tex, you're gonna just blindly go into a shop.
Yeah, I'm waiting for it to blow up in his face, but at least he's in power armor.
yeah, exactly. Have no fear.
So his fiddling with that.
Beep.
There's lots of whizzing and whirring, and a growing sense of dread.
I'm backing up.
Ooh,
And
it's making an interesting noise.
And nothing happens other than popping up some lovely selections of some dinner menus, some drink items,
Ooh.
but no
Select the drink
explosions.
menu.
You think it up and it's there.
Ooh. Hey, does anybody want a Nuka-Cola and whiskey? That sounds kind of good. I think I'm going to order one of
It
them.
might be poisoned, right?
Oh well. We'll find out. Boop, 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 beep, beep. Oh, look, it's in a cup and everything. What? Hold on. Let me pop this thing off.
You know, one of these days you're gonna walk up to something and a thermite bomb's gonna be there and there's gonna be a pile of melted flesh.
Check some of these boxes.
That will be a
Colonel,
cold
I
day in
noticed that
hell.
too.
Yeah, I see a
What?
trailer.
So wait, I need to
Yeah.
ask a
No, there's
question. Callie, did you drink?
I did drink that.
Okay, check your Pip-Boy.
Remember what I said about poison?
Okay, well. Oh no, I'm poisoned. This is.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh man, I don't feel so good.
So what's going to
Oh.
start happening to Knight or Paladin Rogers now is that you're going
Colonel.
to feel
Come take a
very
look.
woozy, and you're going to start to feel very kind of light on your feet, and kind of out of body, almost like if somebody were to tell you to go right, you would unquestionably go to the right, even though it was clear that it was just a straight drop off of a cliff.
Interesting. Okay. Oh man. Has anybody got some water?
Jesus Christ.
This sounds historically significant.
Well,
I wasn't in the responders at the time, but that sounds familiar to me.
what
Yeah.
sounds what? What?
Here,
Hold
I got
on,
some
I gotta-
water. Here, drink this.
Hey, Tex,
Yeah.
act like a chicken.
All right, Monty, leave him alone. Tax, don't be a chicken anymore.
I.
What the fuck?
Um,
What the hell is this?
Oh man, Doc, I don't
Doc
feel so.
Walk,
I don't feel
Doc
so good.
Walks, Doc Patterson, can you guys take a
Look,
look
Wrong
at
kind
him?
of doc, Colonel.
why
Well,
don't you get out of that armor? Huh?
But Colonel, look up.
you do know about different
Oh,
chemicals and whatnot, don't you? I thought.
Somewhat, but short of actually analyzing the sample in the lab, I can't come up with a cure for it.
oh.
Why don't you follow me,
Well,
Rogers?
there's the cup is not. It's there's the cup. In the cup.
Paladin, this way.
No. Oh,
Turn around,
Behind
Tex.
you.
what?
Around.
Oh,
Walk towards the doctor.
Yep, come on. Get you lie down on that bed there. You take yourself a
Well,
Colonel,
needless
rest.
to say, nobody touched the vending machine, for
yeah,
one.
No one else drink
look
any
up.
of that damn
Yeah.
shit. Monty, can you keep an eye on him?
Of course.
Anything you find here, any kind of food or beverage, don't fuck with it.
God damn it.
No, Tex, you're a moron.
I'm a moron.
So remember, you guys were sent here to investigate. So
Check that building.
I'm taking another sample.
Anything up here, Doc Patterson?
Yeah.
Well, here's that. Here's one of them damn Reaper totems.
We got a whole bunch of mugs in here, actually. He's down
Yeah, that's
there with
down
a
on the first floor.
bowl.
Somebody basically was set up to toast a bunch of people, or basically they were having something. We do have evidence that they travel in pairs.
Yep. 2 chairs, 2 sleeping bags.
Plus, we have a poison paladin.
How's he doing?
Downstairs are a set of 4 chairs with
It's a moron. What do you think?
mugs.
2 more beds over here.
I mean, what's his condition? I mean, is he just...
Oh, he's fine. He's sleeping like a baby, though.
Good.
I got 2 words for you. Trap camp.
Yeah.
This is not the bro fit, Jim.
I don't
Get
know
back
about
on the
you,
bed.
but I'm taking a sample of whatever's in this bowl. I gotta find out whatever the hell this is.
Tex, get down on the bed.
What? I don't remember standing up.
Monty, do you smell that? Your particular nose is so strong. You are gonna smell something really, really rotten, and it's not Callie or it's not Tex. There's gonna be a definite funk that's like almost retching, and the closer you guys get to where Monty's standing, the worse it's gonna be.
Who took that damn shit over here?
There's something is rotting over here somewhere.
No,
Oh my
it's
goodness.
getting worse.
In those storage
I'm so
boxes
glad I
and
have
shit.
this tax helmet on.
Oh, fuck. I almost kind of want to trade, Commander.
Where's in the time terminate that entire bottle of Rad-X and then some other stuff.
What is that smell? Jesus.
Could be a rotting corpse somewhere. Or something. You check these drawers out.
There's nothing in these drawers or chest or anything.
I think,
I'm going to reiterate not to drink or eat anything around here. There's still liquid in these mugs, but there's also residue on them.
Oh.
And there's still liquid in there.
I think
I really don't think this
Someone
is
give me a hand with this.
craziness.
What do you
Over
got?
here. I think this moves.
Oh, what the hell? Look at this, guys. And girl.
God damn.
What the fuck?
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, that's
Oh, yeah.
Well, we have our smell.
What is it?
Your
pile of dead
favorite.
stuff. I don't even want to attempt to call them bodies. They're just.
Oh, man.
It's two meatballs,
Yeah.
the size of monster truck tires.
So, what you're telling me is Scrapple's been here.
Along with, you'll notice personal effects, identifications, items of value that have just kind of been tossed back there.
What the fuck, man?
Come on, Doc. Let's see if we can get anything that can identify anybody who was part of this.
Yeah. Some on the wall, too. 972.
What do you got?
Some on the wall here.
What do you mean? Let me see.
3 numbers.
Oh, shit. 972. Is that ring a bell to anybody?
What numbers?
972.
Well, might as well go digging around in this, I guess. Jesus, it fucking stinks.
Alright, what else we got around here? Let's see.
Anything at all?
Alright, well, Tex has some dilated pupils over here. I better pick him up and maybe push him.
They'll be fine. He just took a sip.
Hey, there's no need for violence. No, no chems. I can just give me a fucking, hold on.
Got some dilated pupils and a half there, boy.
I will eat this mysterious piece of candy. Oh, wait, no, let's not do that. Okay, let's just water. Water.
How about you just rest?
Okay. No, I'm good.
Tex?
I'm
Go
good.
back to that machine now.
No, I'm not.
Well-
I'm not. I'm
Alright.
picking up my power armor that I had left by the machine.
So you found
Here's an
some
interesting
numbers.
thing for the 972. The emperor of the Holy Roman Empire in 972 AD was named Doofenshmirtz.
No way that's real. Is that real?
That is real. Iron Man. I used Google to look up to just see if there was something I could find that would be
What does
interesting.
that have to do with the price of tea in China?
Ironman von Doofenshmirtz of the Holy Roman Empire.
Oh man. Oh shit, hold on.
As I said before, what does that have to do with the price of tea in China?
Yay! Crazy people think crazy things, and they make crazy connections.
Alright, are you staying or are you moving on to somewhere else?
There we go.
Let Tex stay here for a while. Oh, great.
Can someone come up with me? Don't. Baltimore, just come on.
Come here, come here.
Oh. Well,
Thought you'd already seen these, Doc. Or no, you were downstairs.
no, I didn't. No.
What did you pick?
The gate.
What the hell?
Mm-hmm.
You know what we gotta do?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Here, Doc, we just gotta talk to you for a sec about your Corvega's extended warranty.
There's stairs over here that I don't think were here before. I don't know if
My
part of
father
them.
had a Corvega, but I ain't ever had
There's
one.
something on those steps. I would be real wary going down them.
It's the beam. It looks like from a.
Yeah, it doesn't mean that there's not some sort of. Well, if it tripped, everybody's going to die behind me.
What about the
Oh.
trailer off over here? Anybody?
Don't split up.
Oh, don't split up.
Yeah,
It's too hard
there's a
for me,
rule.
sorry.
Don't split the party.
Uh,
Well, I don't know where Tex is at the moment. Turn around, Tex. Hey. Tin can.
Well,
Watch out for
yeah,
the
there are
bungee
traps
cords.
here.
Oh.
I'm glad I didn't go down there like a moron.
Yeah, well,
more
and what?
traps.
This building has a
Damn,
skull totem
realize
in front of it, like the trailer does.
that the tin can ain't moving.
Yeah.
He'll catch up.
There's bone chimes and a totem over here.
That's
Mhm.
smart. I jumped off the side.
Oh wow, there's something in. There's another totem in here.
You know there's a crow on this?
Oh,
Oh, that's a card.
I can't quite seem to.
You know what? Get out of the way. Yeet!
What the hell?
There are some blinking lights in here. There's some
Push them,
codes
I'm
on the
gonna
wall.
smack you.
DIRT. There's an acronym. DIRT. DIRT. Oh, wait, and there's an E. Dirty. Okay, hold on. There are letters that on the map that match up to the letters on the right-hand side of the numbers.
Okay.
I'm not.
Is there 972?
No, there is 1692 for I, which appears to be in the Savage Divide area of the region in the south. There's 2916, which is T, which appears to be in the north. What do you call it?
Toxic Valley.
Toxic Valley area of the region. And then there's 6219, which is for D, which is in the south central forest region. And then there is 9162, which is for R, which is in the northern middle northern.
The D is the armory.
Okay.
It's right on top of the armory.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, everybody's in the room.
Oh my
Yes.
God. Wait, hold on.
There's an E though over here on the side of this here machine. I'm not quite sure what that means. There's no numbers or nothing. It's just a letter. Oh, there's a mug. What does this mean?
Don't drink it.
I'm not gonna drink it. It's one of them dolphin mug things.
All right. So if the armory is 62.
Wonder if there's any files in these filing cabinets.
Let's see. D is the armory. I looks like it's crater.
I? You mean T?
T looks like it's crater. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I is I is foundation. R. Oh. R is Fort Atlas. What the hell? So what do these codes mean?
Jeez.
They're trying to stir some shit. Think about
Wow.
it. Think about it. This map has us,
The Raiders, brother.
the Raiders, the Settlers, and the Brotherhood of Steel all tagged. The vendor upstairs is branded as a Free States Militia vendor. The only reason why we suspect that it has anything to do with the Reapers is because what we know about them, everything up top is screaming them. It's one of their totems. As I said, we know they travel in twos. Everything underneath that.
This files. Oh, well, that's weird.
What do you think the numbers though, and what does that
Uh,
E over there mean? I mean, there's.
Hey, guys.
Yeah, where you at, Monty?
In this file cabinet, I got a file on reptile physiology and genetics. Like it
Can I have it?
times.
I mean, I go for microbiology stuff, but I can take a crack at that. It's a little more in my alley than I would say it would be Waltz's.
Well, here, I'll give it to you right here on your left side.
Thank you.
What could those damn numbers mean though?
oh, sorry.
Well, it's definitely not a Sudoku, because if it was a Sudoku, they screwed it up. But it is all for the same four numbers: a 1, a 2, a 6, and a 9, just in different orders.
I didn't notice that. Good eye. Huh.
But again, as I said, if they are going horizontally, they're all there. Going vertically, it's not quite the same. Like if you look at the first column, it's a 1, a 2, a 9, and a 6. It's a 6, a 9, and 1, and 2 in the third column, or the second column. But the third column is a 9, a 1, a 1, and a 6. And then there's two ones in the third column. There's two twos in the fourth column. So like I said, so it's not a Sudoku.
So what the hell is it?
I think Kyle has got, or Macbeth has got some very tattered feet right now. She's
That's why I stopped walking around out there.
I haven't stepped on another punji board since.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
Oh,
All
Madison,
right.
you still have that magazine?
I
yeah,
would
I'll
suggest
hand you the file.
moving out from
I'll
there for a
just make
second,
a copy.
taking the lead. Um,
Well, here, let me be the smart one, and I'm just going to take
What
top
about
this desk and right over these punji boards.
what about this thing here?
That's referred to as a suicidal king.
Huh. 2 of hearts.
2 of hearts. What do
Or
you mean by
king
2
of
of hearts?
hearts.
That's why I said the king, the
King
two
of
kings.
hearts.
One puts a sword through his head. The king of, I want to say, clubs has an axe pointed at his head in most card decks. They're referred to as suicidal kings. I may be again reading too much into it, but that's what they are.
The story is, you look at a deck of
Some over
cards.
here.
If you look at a deck of cards, the Jack, the Queen of Hearts has a flower, and on the stem of the flower is a leaf of some kind. The Jack of Hearts is holding that leaf. Story rumor has it is that they were having an affair, and the King of Hearts found out and killed himself.
Go for punji boards. There's some out here too.
Punji boards everywhere.
The hell's there a craft and steel van out here?
I don't like the look of this. But
That building looked like it had bowling pins sitting in front. They looked like they were positioned in the shape of a triangle. But
working on
to me,
this.
it looks like somebody fortified their reactor. But I don't know if that's actually what's in the building, because it's definitely fortified.
Well,
all right,
let's
where are we
find
going
out.
first?
I got a couple people over here at this one building. I think.
Okay.
Yep, everyone's over here. It looks like. Who am I missing?
I was just waiting to see where you guys were
I
going as to
got.
whether I was going to try
Yeah,
to
but
deal with these punji boards or not.
who's over by the original building still?
Yeah. There's a frog in this.
Anyone else hearing that fire?
Get this next lock open. Come on. Come on. Ah.
I'll keep an eye on its direction. You guys.
Yep.
What the hell is this?
Prison. That explains the
What do you guys
fortifications.
got?
Two
Two
pictures.
cells. More totems.
What the
Oh,
hell's Suicidal Kings again.
wait. That actually is a good catch.
Unless they're not for suicide.
I'm not even really thinking about that. I'm thinking about is that if they keep a man in this one and a woman in this one, they may recruit by force.
What about the...
That
They
would
got
also
tankards
qualify
in
as
there,
force.
too.
Well, that stuff that Tex drank kind of made his brain kind of all fucked up.
I think...
He's extremely susceptible to suggestion. That's why he was clucking like a chicken.
No, hold
No,
on.
that's because I made him do that.
Yeah,
I
but if
think-
he hadn't drank that, I don't think he would have voluntarily clucked like a chicken just to make you happy.
Jesus
If you
Christ.
give him enough liquor, he will.
Alright, I think I know what they're doing here. Jesus. Based off of everything from what I've seen, at least with all of this, the flyer, it seems like they're bringing folks in and basically drugging them, bringing them down here and using them for God knows what.
Mm-hmm.
It almost seems like it's some sort of ritual, but Shepard said they were used more like cattle. So...
I have a funny feeling that the ones who they weren't able to brainwash were the ones who are part of those meat piles.
So we're going to the other one over here.
Yeah.
Watch out for more punjies, dingalings.
Which one are you going to? I'm sorry. Down here? Okay. Alright.
Southern one.
Yeah, the bowling alley.
It should be it should be noted that for as heavily fortified as all this is, it feels oddly empty right now.
Very, very empty over here. Have you noticed that? No guards.
These are urns or what are these things? Urns? The hell?
Maybe someone check them.
Made in a triangle.
Anything inside of them at all?
Boris, are you checking the urns? Okay.
Yeah.
Say that again?
Hearts only, no lungs, no kidneys, no brain.
What the hell?
Okay.
Three, two, four.
3, 2, 4. Wait, hold on. Wait. No, no, no.
That is, uh,
Oh.
well, oh, ugh, that is not good.
So we got got more cells.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing. Another picture. Another crazy ass scarecrow. Oh, it did. Huh.
That
Let's
did.
see.
It did. It did. There was one facing each cell. That one's kind of split in between the two.
Oh, yeah. Huh.
Given the effect of the drugs, that those scarecrows could possibly be used to try to create
Disperse
visions
chemicals.
in the people in the cells. You know, that constant face overlooking them, trying to
Yeah.
scare the shit out of them. Especially if it's the point where they think it actually is moving, or talking, or screaming, or threatening, or looking like a giant bat with blood draining from its fangs. You know, typical Sunday in a cult.
Mm-hmm.
These fucking cultists. I tell you what, man. Nothing but fucking problems. Uh, yeah, the trailer up here.
Well, it is a locked door, but I can get it open.
Hold on. Get your
Well,
15-can ass out the way.
Well, you
Come
should
on.
probably stand back in case it's. Well, I mean, I could just smash the door open like this.
Well, alright, that works.
All right. Out. Oh, there's a turret inside. Okay. Well. Okay. Oh, very interesting. Well, it's safe in here. You guys can come in.
you just get shot.
I did not get shot.
Oh shit! Out back there's another one of the meat piles. What the
Is there?
fuck?
Out, yep.
And there's a trash, bear-proof trash can with a sign with no more numbers.
How
There
about
are.
the freaking corpse in the cage hanging
Yeah,
from a tree?
that's a
Yep,
little.
there's that.
That's a little bit morbid.
Oh, you mean the gibbet?
I would appreciate it if you would stop shooting at me. Thank you.
I would appreciate it if you didn't have a bounty on you.
Okay, well that sounds like a personal problem, my friend.
So where were the numbers?
Over here. Look at. Anything else look out of the ordinary?
This
I,
meat pile would match above. It would obviously smell the same, but it would in its kind of design and its cavalier toss of body parts, belongings, and whatnot is matching. And in the trash can, you'll find uh, individuals' clothing blood-soaked variety of representative of across Appalachia. No rhyme or reason in terms of what's in that trash can.
Nothing that we could use to identify any individuals,
Correct. It's
like,
settlers,
say,
raiders, anybody is in there. Kind of clothing is in there.
any responder gear.
Yes.
How about Brotherhood gear?
Yes.
See any of that in there?
That's what the
How so?
is.
Well, yeah.
Wait a minute.
We had, I don't think, actually, I honestly don't think anybody else in this patrol was there. But I kind of was on a patrol recently that seemed to put this cult. I'm not saying they're connected in terms of somebody, in terms of the name that I'm about to drop is in control of the cult. But I'm starting to think that this cult is trying to stir the pot amongst every faction in Appalachia. Because they also seem to have ended up actually kind of stirring the shit with the Appalachian state government. With the incident that we ended up looking into over at Monongah Power Plant.
Yeah, remember they were over at the power plant.
Mm-hmm. We went in, we cleared it out. We talked to him about an incident. There were a couple people that ran up the highway from there. So, yeah, between that, the map, and everything else that we've seen, especially given that with the patrol that me and Sergeant Wildhorn and one other person whose
Sergeant
name escapes me
Asher.
right now, thank you, did, that there was at one time seemed to be evidence of a knockdown, drag-out war between them and the Mothman cult.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
I just found something, I think.
Where you
So,
at, Colonel?
upstairs, behind one of the chairs, is the letter R. Down here, on this
Okay,
computer,
so
there's
that's an
a
R,
letter
an
E.
E, and dirt.
All right, but then over here, in the trailer, in the back bedroom,
Uh-huh.
there is a P behind some plants. Right in here. Right where you're at, Tex. See that P?
This might be a stretch, but I'm starting to get the impression that it's trying to spell out "Don't fear the Reaper."
There'd be a lot more letters around, but they're all there so far.
I mean, we R.
We've got
E,
we've got
E.
we've got an E, an R, a D. Yeah, I'm seeing. Yeah, there'd have to be a lot more letters around to do it, but so far all the letters do match up for that. Has anybody seen an F on anything?
I'll give you all permission to spread out now, since you guys are exploring. Just call out what you're doing so I know.
Yep.
Wait, there's some kind of weird ass. Come over here a minute. There's. Whoa. Holy fuck. Those duck claw eggs?
Oh.
There's
Yeah,
7 of them.
There.
kind of looks like it.
7 black eggs, big eggs.
Very big, very similar.
And we have an R.
Where's the other R? We found an R?
Yeah, right here.
Alright.
I was looking for an F, Monty. Haven't found an F yet. We knew about the R.
Wait, you
No,
got one
now
right
we got
here?
2 Rs.
Where's the
Well,
other
Here,
is
R?
there
you need
another
the R
R?
in Reaper. You need 2.
Yeah, but down on the map we already had a D, an I, an R, and a T. Now, is there another R out here somewhere?
Taking one of these eggs.
Yes, you guys have found the R that was in the top of the camp, and now you have found the R in the nest. Plus, there was that R
Ah,
on the
okay.
map.
So then we got an E and a P.
Oh God! Oh God! Oh God!
Looks like there should be 8.
Why? Well, they were. Well, does this do these eggs look like the one that we found over in the super mutant camp?
The shells match the remains of the egg shell in the super mutant camp.
So that would have been 8.
So, yep. That's them. So it's without a pair. Still feel like we should torch all
My
these.
instinct is to smash these eggs.
I'm taking one of them.
It's.
I am taking one.
Yeah, I'm worried that's
I
going
don't
to
think
bite
that's a
you in
good
the
idea.
ass.
Well,
Quite literally. When it
maybe.
hatches and grows up and becomes really, really big, because I think they're trying to raise a new god for their cult.
And eats the mannequin scared doctor.
I mean, I could always put it in cryo. Just figure out what the hell they're trying to do with these damn things, really. Then torch the rest.
The downside of torching the rest is they're going to know it and they're going to be pissed.
Fuck them.
Well, you
Okay.
know what? I'm pissed at them killing innocent people. So
I'm not denying it as a potential plan. I'm just trying to make sure that we all know the consequences if we do this.
So we're saving one and killing the rest. Got it. You, wanna back up there, Kelly?
all right. So what do the numbers mean, though? We've got a good
It's what I've
grasp
been
on the
trying to figure
letters.
out because the numbers that are on the map do not match up, at least in my estimation, with any of the numbers else that we see elsewhere in this camp. The poster over here theoretically could be keeping track of how many they've dumped from each faction, but what number lines up with which faction, short of digging. Oh, fuck. I empty out the bear-proof trash can, organize the clothes based off of faction, and check to see how many are of each.
From what you can see, there does not seem to be an apparent pattern.
Okay. So it's not like there would be 8 outfits that could be identified as Raider and 4 as, say,
Correct. It would be a
Responder.
random roll if I had dice.
Okay.
What are you rolling?
She's not. She was just explaining to me how she was going through the process.
I
So,
have dice.
no,
That's
those
why I was asking.
numbers
Oh.
don't match up with what I found. So that's not a set
It'd be a
confirmation.
20, right?
Feel free to I don't know, roll four 6 times or die 6 4 times,
There's a
and you can do
file
uniforms.
cabinet out here.
Send me the numbers.
Um, what is?
6342.
Six three four two. All right. We'll say six six settlery foundation-y, four raiders, three free staters, one brotherhood, one responder. Divide that last up.
But it still proved that the numbers on the poster are not what I was thinking they were by digging through it. So
There's numbers on this chalkboard too.
yeah, I snapped the thing. It's 108. The chalkboard itself is tracking organic chemistry compounds, including things like possible fertilizer. Trying not to overread into that chalkboard because in terms of that, we only have two and a blank one. I would have loved if they'd have given us the one that had the chemical formula for caffeine.
All right, I'm going to give you guys 10 more minutes to explore and postulate and see if you can find anything else.
I've got cultists over here.
I need to step in my head a moment, though.
So when Boris checks behind the photos in the cells, he discovers nothing. But a very good thought process there. There are tongues in the totem. Tongues.
What I miss?
Tongues
There's
in the
tongues
totems.
in the totems.
In the skulls?
Just kind of shoved into the totems, like wherever you could stick a tongue.
Um, Bree, where were
Could,
them cultists?
Doc, take a
Yep.
look and see and tell me if you can tell whether they were removed, if you could possibly guess if they were removed post-mortem, ripped out, or surgically removed.
Which one? Which one are you at? Oh, I'm
I don't know where
coming.
he's
I'm
at. I was
coming.
just thinking out loud.
Yeah, let's see. Well, I mean, all of our Pip Boys are linked up, but let's see. Surgically,
So they were alive when they were taken.
if I had to guess, can't really tell if it was pre or post.
but
Too
definitely
clean.
removed with care as opposed to somebody with, say, a butcher knife and just went whack.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
36.
Yeah.
Or 36. 36 or 36 could be either. See if there's any over in the same walls on the other one as well.
They're just making fucking art.
That's why I'm checking as well. Not in the same spot, no. It's a 1, a 6, a 9, and a 2 on the map, so I don't think so. I think the numbers are used to track, to allow for them to communicate with members of their group in keeping track of whatever experiment or training or brainwashing they have going on here. If they're
Did we
all
get
connected, I'm not seeing a pattern.
did we get the 324 down here?
Yeah, we see the ones by the urns.
Yeah.
Wait.
Just making sure.
I don't want to crawl back here, but you don't think there's any more numbers back here, do you?
In which? Where are you at?
Oh, well, I guess Pre's just gone.
Yeah, I'm checking it out.
Okay.
Alright, you'll find no numbers in the in that section.
Down in the pit of nails.
Mm-hmm.
Ow.
Okay, I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
call you guys back here to the road
All right.
to spend a few minutes talking in character about everything you found.
So, who wants to start?
I'm gonna ask somebody to. Oh, wait, never mind. Go ahead. In character, sorry, first.
Yeah, I never thought I would actually say it, but the Order of the Lamp is tame compared to these people.
Yeah.
They at least seem to want volunteers to execute and send to their god. As sick as that is, this cult seems to not give people a choice.
They just like to take their time, take them apart.
You all right, Alex?
I'm
You seem
fine.
kind of out of it tonight. Like you're not all here.
He's never all here.
Well, that's beside the point. But
I'm
this
around.
seemed different. But if you want, we can talk about it later.
Not like Tex.
I think Tex had to take off. Yeah, I'm not either.
I I don't. The only sense that they seem to make to me is they are used to track something that members of the cult would know exactly what they're looking at when they're looking at it, but they don't seem to otherwise have anything that can be, for lack of a better word, decoded, except for maybe that map. I, well, given that there's 4 factions, 4 sets of numbers, and the way it bounces, my thought process is they may actually be using them to track incidents, priority maybe, because I don't think that the D is 6,219, but let's say, because I'm looking at my Pip-Boy for the picture of it right now. Let's say the first time they were starting to gather intel, they ended up doing some sort of weird threat assessment as to which one they considered the most threatening to their cause down to the least threatening to their cause. The first set of numbers in that would end up actually placing the I at number 1, the T at number 2, us at 6. I don't know where 3, 4, and 5 would be, and the Brotherhood at 9. They do another assessment, and then the I is at 6, the T is at 9, then we're ramped up to 2, and the Brotherhood is at 1. I'm not. There's a pattern there. I'm just not seeing it. It's driving me nuts because it is using the same 4 numbers in all 4 rows and almost all 4 columns.
I am not a numbers man by any means, so that is way out of my my element. Yeah, I told you guys they're bad fuckers. We need to get rid of them, but we gotta find out where they're at and what the fuck they got planned. Cause whatever it is, it looks to be pretty big.
Well, as he's. I get the impression it was abandoned.
I mean, why are they next to a power plant? I mean, because they did the graffiti at Mananga,
Mm-hmm.
and we investigated that. So they
Well, when we
clearly
did
want
that one, the
something to
theory.
do with the power plants, I think.
Yeah, when we did that one, there were a few theories that came out. Mine, though I don't consider it my favorite one, even though it was my own, was that they wanted the heat created by the power plant. This facility makes more sense, especially if they're trying to incubate eggs, then the heat given off by the making of the electricity by the running of the turbines might help the eggs incubate either faster or incubate at all if they need to be kept at a minimum temperature.
What about the power plant?
But there are other things about electricity and the potential of what they were looking for that had nothing to do with the eggs, that could have much more to do with trying to disrupt the orderly day-to-day operations of the organizations that they seem to have targeted,
That
like
could be
us.
true too. Yep.
Could be it could also be both. 2 birds, 1 stone.
Alright. I am going to pause you there, because you're about now right where the other group is. And so I need somebody to be the designated secretary who's a 5 member. Sorry, Kawhi. To take some notes for
Not
a
me.
second.
Got it.
You can just type it into your Discord and then you'll send it to me.
Okay. Well, I have horrible memory.
If I was in the room with the computer, I would do it, but I'm not.
Numbers.
You just
Yeah,
have to.
I got it.
You just gotta type. All right. So what I'm gonna have you guys do is, so if Pre is recording, then I'm gonna give you guys each an opportunity to say a couple things in brief that you want recorded, like to go on record, and then I'm gonna compile a list. He's gonna send me that, and I'm gonna compile it with the other group's list, and then we'll do the next. You'll get more instruction. You guys are onto something with the whole, you know, stuff. So, we'll start with our guest, Kawhi. What is something you definitely want down as like should go on the after action report?
I would say.
Wait, I gotta give Priya a chance
It's
to type everything down.
So in other words, cult is drugging, brainwashing,
removing of tongues.
and experimenting on people.
Remove,
Does
and he
that
got,
sum it up?
yeah, yep,
He
and
also mentioned
removing of
removing of
tongues.
tongues.
Oh yeah, removing tongues
Okay. And hearts.
and hearts. Yeah, okay.
All right. I'm gonna go to Kaio next.
Did we find any evidence of Dr. Shepard?
That remains to be seen. Let's just say that the short answer is it will be revealed that I will drop information that this was discovered in searching through some of the belongings. So yes, you're going to find some, but that's it. A lot of the Dr. Shepard stuff is going to tie to involving the volunteers. But yes, short answer, yes, you will when you search through kind of like you kind of take all the files because somebody grabbed all the files, so you're going to have that. That was, I think, Monty grabbed the files.
And then he started
Image
distributing them
matters.
out as by specialty.
Okay,
Kind
all
of.
right,
Okay.
all right.
Well, aside from that, Megadeth would also say punji boards suck.
Yeah, punji boards suck, man. Like, Alex went crawling through the tunnel of pain. He's like, hey, are there numbers back here?
That's why I literally said when we came down here that I ripped the top of that desk off and put it in the
And
doorway.
threw him down on top of
Yeah.
it so he could walk
Yeah.
across it.
Yeah, I meant to run back and pull them all up from there, but yeah. All right, Alex, Fiend, what do you want to add to the report?
Yeah, it seems like they're just drugging people. Well, for one, that they're drugging people. For me personally, I think that they're making art out of people. That's just me. Like some sort of ritualistic art. Because it seems like not only were they lulled, drugged and then lulled, but they were also seemingly taken care of, at least with, the whole ritual part of being cut up. So,
Okay.
like with the tongues, like they took their time with
Mm-hmm.
taking out the tongues, and obviously to get enough bodies to, make the totems. So,
Okay.
yeah, pretty much just everything else that everyone else was saying.
Okay. Opera.
I'm going to do the eggs.
Okay.
Being next to the power plant. As I said, being within range where you'd possibly end up still feeling some heat in the atmosphere that would end up actually making a warmer place than before. That they do seem to be trying to raise another, I don't know, super Deathclaw, maybe. And making sure that there is mention about there seems to be some sort of pattern from that map. But what pattern there is there, I am not sure what it is. But Jameson would probably have better luck at trying to crack it.
Maybe. All right, Monty.
That too. When I should have been very
true.
specific about it, but when I said as far as for the eggs, that yes,
Yes.
one
Okay.
has remained in the care of
Yes,
Waltz, and the rest
Yeah.
were smashed by the patrol that was here.
All right. I believe you set
Smashed and
fire to the
burned.
nest. That's what I thought I saw.
Yeah, we
However it was
smashed
done.
and burned the nest.
Pre, make sure you write that down. They burned the
What?
nest. They burned the nest and stole an egg.
Yeah, we took one egg and we burned the rest.
All right. Shadow, what would you like to add to the after action report?
So of course we're gonna have to throw in there the drugged food and drink that Mr. Smart enough, very not smart paladin drank, and then of course we have the blood test done by Walks.
Okay.
Oh, and the residue that was found on the jugs inside the cells was also the same as the stuff that Mr. Big Brain drank.
He's a knight. He ain't that smart.
Hey, I said Mr. Big Brain, okay?
He also said he was a paladin. So which is he? Is he a knight who thinks he's a paladin, or
Paladin Big
he's
Brain.
a paladin. He's a paladin. That's
He's
his
in
How
lore.
late?
Mountain
That's his lore.
still.
Just checking.
Pre, what would you like to add to this round of after action? Now, Pre's done this before. He did it on Friday. So,
Cheater.
he didn't cheat. He actually found stuff tonight that he didn't find on Friday night. So,
That is true. I think that the whole camp up here, the vendor and shit, I think it's to lure people in here. If you're just traveling and you see a vendor, if it's open, you see a nice little, see beds and tables and food and drink, you're gonna, if you're a weary traveler, you might want to stick around till you get drugged. Next thing you know, you're in a meat pile or you're being fed to a death claw or whatnot. So I think that whole thing up there on the bridge is a front to just lure people in here, to, like you guys said, make them become cultists or